Garden 2020. Some ravens at the pond. One downside to having chickens is there's definitely a lot more flies. It's a gate I made out of cedar, out of the woods. Trees that were taken down by the snow this winter. Nice little sitting area. But in the evening when it's in the shade from those trees. Beautiful flowers that Rex gave Kelly. Basil's doing great. I've already been harvesting it. Made some pesto. Tomatoes. I think these are green zebras. They're not ready yet. The onions, I just planted these onions from ones that were starting to sprout in the kitchen. Here we have our yellow crookneck, our summer squash, and our zucchinis. See, we've been trying to keep up on them, but they are pretty crazy. They grow so fast. Oh, there's a nice big one down there. I'll get in there. Couple. Oh, wait, how did I miss that one? Well, yeah, there's two different varieties here. Oh, the bees are loving the flowers. Over here we have a nice sitting area. We have the chickens. Hi, chickens. They kind of want to be let out, but I gotta go to town. So this is the chicken coop. It's a farmhouse sink. We picked up someplace. I don't think we paid anything for it. This is a door that my friend Adrian gave me. Siding's all left over from the cabin. This old screen door that had gotten too weak, and I kind of made it better. This is one of those $10 as seen on TV screens. Actually, it works pretty good. An old dresser. I'm going to make that into some places for them to lay some eggs. And I've made them some roosts. It's all leftover oak flooring from when we built the house. Well, it's oak engineered oak. What? Hi, chickens! Everybody's coming in here to say hi. I built them a little playground. I need to add some more. Got it fully covered for the shade, and so the raptors don't get them. My most recent addition, electrical. I ran electrical. I should put the cover on that. Got GFCI even, light switch. Lights. Amazing. It's a cast iron bathtub we picked up for free, and Kelly's planted this colorful corn, so that'll be beautiful, and some pumpkins. These are monkey flower. Maybe they're they're beautiful weed. This is the green bean trellis. I love this. You can just reach up and pick green beans, eat them. So many, it's going great. These are this is an indeterminate climbing variety, which is fantastic. It'll keep growing. Got some carrots. Planted some black carrots. Didn't really turn out too well. They're kind of woody. Carrots, it seems like they're kind of hard to grow. Kind of volunteer tomatoes. I'm not really sure about those. Lemon cucumber. And this is a pineapple ground cherry. You'll be seeing lots of those. More basil, more basil, more basil, more basil, more basil. Can you tell me I like basil? More basil. Got some more pumpkins back in here. Or, yeah, I think. Not sure. Our tomatoes, definitely not ripe yet. The bees are loving it though. Got some chives. Delicious on potatoes. Yeah, look at those gorgeous squash flowers. The bees are loving that. Here we have some arugula rocket. It's going to seed. Keeping it here to let it dry out enough so I can harvest all the arugula seeds. We can have a lot more of that. These are, I know they kind of look like tomatillos, but they're Costa Rican ground cherries, as opposed to these lower ones, which are the pineapple ground cherries. Kelly loves ground cherries, so planted a whole bunch of them. It's a pepper plant. Got all the sugar peas. It's called a hoverfly. They're pretty cool. They don't really bug you, but it's neat how they just kind of hover. Sometimes they'll come and just come look at you in the face. These are bush beans. We got regular and yellow, so these are some of the yellow bush beans. Those aren't as good raw. I really like the other ones raw, but those I like the yellow ones. They need to be steamed a little. Got some raspberries I need to put in pot, cement. Got some bell peppers, more tomatoes. Got some orange sweet peppers, a little bit of lettuce, tomatoes. These tomatoes here, these are the ones that have actually been ripening first. You can see there's one almost ready to eat there. Some more peppers, and we have these are Anaheims, so they're not producing yet, but will be. These are flowering peas, so those are flowers. Those will just look pretty. And these are hops. You can see I've had these hops for a couple of years, but they've never flowered. But this year, yeah, look at that. Nice, beautiful hop flowers. These are some apple trees from the apple tree there. And the baby apple trees nearby are actually producing a lot of apples this year, so that's really good. It's another apple tree just from the parent there. See, these are pretty big. I'm reaching them. Nice, healthy tomato plants. A lone carrot out here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The dogs love. This is our compost pile. Dogs love to be under the apple tree. Hopefully they're not damaging the roots too much. Might need to fill some of those in. I've got another gate to put over there, and Chardonnay grapes need to plant. I'm gonna put another like smaller raised bed here along the fence line. This electric fence. Keep the bears out, because the bears are jerks and they will eat the chickens. We did have one of those fly traps over there in the woods, and a bear took it down and bit it. So definitely an issue. Anyway, so there's the garden this year. I've really been enjoying eating the basil and the green beans and the peas, and of course all the different squashes. Oh, I missed one section here. These new raised beds over here. We'll let these out. Yeah, so these are cantaloupe, and they got some patty pan squash. Kelly really likes those patty pan squash. Those are doing great. And there's a really interesting, I think it's a Japanese pumpkin back there, and these are pumpkins as well. So hopefully we'll have lots of decorative pumpkins. These are more pineapple ground cherries. They tend to just come up where they want. Sometimes they grow all in this area. There's one right there. Just kind of grows. They're almost like weeds. But anyway, okay, so finally now, that's end of the garden 2020. Bye.